Okay, so today we're gonna change the differential fluid on the 2011 Chevy Silverado 1500. It has a 100,000 miles just now. It's my neighbor's truck, so we are just gonna do the regular maintenance. On the manual says it's every 60,000 miles that you need to change the differential oil, the rear one. This is 8 cylinders, and that's the screw to fill up the differential oil. Okay, so when I remove all the bolts around, 2 4 6 8 10 of them, and 2 of them on top, you need to remove the brackets with the bolts. Okay, just out of the way. This is pretty simple, like with other vehicles, pretty much similar. There's 3 different types of differential sizes on these models. Chevy Silverado 1500. This is a medium size, I believe. Okay, when I just use a ratchet 3/8 and a socket 1/2 inch. I'm just gonna use my electric impact drill, just to unscrew it quicker. But I'm gonna use the ratchet for the bolts on top of the differential. The flat screwdriver is we don't really need it, or just to take the cover off. Okay, so first we're gonna remove the 2 bolts on top, which holds the brackets as well. As you can see, there's 2 brackets. I'm gonna remove the first one, and just keep in mind, use a new gasket for this differential. I saw another video that the guy used the same gasket and put silicone, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna replace from a new gasket, and I'm not gonna put any silicone at all. I'm just gonna place the gasket. That should be enough for the differential. Okay, and I bought the gasket at the dealers, so yeah, I'm more uh, precise. Okay, this is the 2 brackets right here. I already got one off, and this is the second one. All right. And then after that, there's only 3 screws on top that I need the ratchet to use. The rest of the screws come on. Or just move the brackets out of the way on top, and be careful not to bend them because they might break. And then I'm gonna just use my electric drill. Well, except for that one, because that one it won't fit. You can remove the spare tire just to get better access to it. I didn't do it because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna put it back. So I'm just doing this way. That way I don't have to mess with the tire, the spare tire. Just leave the 2 and 2 on each side, and then you can remove the rest of them until everything's come out like that. As you can see, it wasn't bad. The oil is just about time. So when I use a full synthetic fluid, 75W90 is what the manual says. Okay, I just go by the service manual. Okay, I'm not doing it just because I think is what the manual says. Clean everything, all the surface. Take this gasket. This one, just clean it with a rag because there's no seal around at all, so you don't have to mess with I use a scraper, but you don't really need it. Just clean it with a towel or rag, whatever is easier for you, and clean all the magnet. I'm gonna use a brake cleaner to clean it out, and make sure to clean all these magnet bolt and the piece right here, which holds all the little metal things right there, just like that. Okay, nice and tight. It's pretty simple. Pretty much all the differential to all vehicles is the same. But it's always better to just do the maintenance before they get bad, so that way your truck will last long more than the so just use a rag. I don't even have to use any spatula or anything because there's no seal, there's no silicone around this thing. It's just the gasket itself. So when I put the new one, I'm not gonna use any seal. I mean silicone either. So I'm gonna just place it like that, and it should be fine. Because on the service manual says do not use silicone if you're using a the new gasket. All right, nice and tight. Clean everything nice. Make sure on the differential gears don't clean it with any solvent or brake cleaner or anything. Just do a rug just to clean all the, or like a sponge just to suck all the oil out of the differential. This is the new gasket. You can see it's from the dealer, cheap, so it should be nice and tight. Just make sure because it's not gonna fit just anyhow. You gotta turn it to find out where's the position of it. Okay, see, it has a little guy there that you just place it. There you go. Yeah, I believe all right, so um, just make sure it's gonna be aligned with all the screws on the differential. Okay, uh, like I say, I'm not gonna use any silicone, so sometimes, or you can just use like 3 or 4 points of silicone just to hold it, but I didn't do it. I just put it like that on the differential, and it works well. But if you not feel comfortable, just put a little bit of silicone, just to hold the gasket in place. As you can see right here, anything, don't get anything in here. Don't clean it. Just get just the oil out of there. You know, like me, I'm just let the towel suck the oil. Cause I didn't I don't you don't want anything here. See how nice it is right now, nice and tight. All right, so don't even try to put anything there. Okay, so now when you have everything clean, nice, just align and place the gasket when it's placed. For bolts, use the thread locker. I suggest using that because that way they don't get loose in the future, you know. I just found the blue one on the auto parts, but normally there's another one which color is red. Just ask them for a thread locker, and they will give you these the right one. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting a thread locker on all my bolts just to, and then I'm gonna place the my cover for the differential. See, I'm just holding the gasket together with with the with the hand and place. Put two screws, 2 bolts. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, now I'm gonna put the brackets on top, and then don't tie all the way. I mean, tie it all the way down, but do not tighten yet because you have to torque them. Okay, so just get all of them on the same uh, deep, tie it out all together, but not tighten, you know, the too much because you gotta use the torque. After you get all these one by the ratchet by hand, um, just make sure they're all tied at the same size. Alright, there you go, there you go. And the torque for the cover bolts for the differential, it's 30 foot-pounds of torque. I saw another video that the guy put 20 foot-pounds, but the service manual says 30 foot-pounds, okay, of torque. So you just go with the service manual, okay, and you should be fine. I'm gonna go get now my torque, and then to start torque them all. Okay, see, here's the service manual. Torque specifications. Differential cover bolts is 30 foot-pounds. See, I got my 30, so I'm gonna do it 30. If you don't have a torque, just good luck. Just just getting in, get them all in, and you should be fine. Especially get the one on the bottom, not too much, just kind of gently and tighten all of them. Alright, I'm checking all of them. Make sure I got all of them at 30 foot-pounds. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice and tight. Okay. Now we're gonna add the fluid by unscrew this bolt, which it takes just the 3/8 ratchet. So just place it, and there you go. That's it. Make sure it's clean and tight. And then when you add the fluid, how do you know that which is enough? This one, it takes 2.75 quarts, okay, on this vehicle. I will show you the specification for it in a second. Okay, right here it says rear differential 75W90, and then like it says, it takes there's 3 different ones. This one is 9.5 inch, which is 2.75 quarts, okay. So 3 different ones, you can see it right here on the. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Like I said, I'm just gonna put it in there, whatever it is for you. I put one right here. I'm using a valve line, full synthetic. This is gonna be the second one. Like I said before, if you wanna feel better removing the spare tire, go for it. I didn't wanna do it because I don't wanna do more work, but it should be easy without the spare tire on the way. This is the second cord, and then when you see just the fluid coming out of the hole is when you know that is enough, okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, this is the third one, so you're gonna be like 75% of these, okay. And that's it, guys. See, you can see it right there, it's coming out. So just put the bolts back in and torque it at 24 foot-pounds. There you go, 24 foot-pounds. And that's all you need, guys. Any questions, just let me know. And that's how do you change the fluid on this differential on 2011 Chevy Silverado, okay. Thank you, have a nice day.